Hey everyone, I wanted to touch base here kind of at the midpoint of the semester to talk about advising and enrollment for the spring semester. I think probably by now you should have received some information from your academic advisor indicating that you'll need to set up an appointment to meet with them. That advising appointment is critical. You have to meet with an advisor in order to be able to register for your classes for the next semester, which in this case is the spring semester. They're going to be talking, of course, with you about your classes. They're also going to be assigning you a four or five digit PIN number that you'll have to have in order to actually enroll in your classes. I wanted to point out the spring 2015 priority registration dates, and I want to show you where you can find those. If you're here on the main portal page, don't log in, but if you look right here under this public services heading, there's a link that says priority registration dates. Click on that. When you click on that, what you'll want to do is click on spring 2015 semester. Okay, I'm going to kind of walk you through this, and what you can see, it's going to give you some information up here that tells you how your priority enrollment is determined. And so what you need to know is that you know your last name, which I think most of you know that, but you also need to know the total number of hours you have completed. And so the hours that you are taking this semester do not count because you haven't completed them yet. So if this is the first semester you've ever taken college classes, then the number of hours, college credit hours that you have completed is 0. Okay. If you've brought in some credit or you've taken previous courses, make sure that you know how many hours you've taken, because that's going to determine what day you can actually go out and start to register for your classes. Registration, once registration opens, it's open from 7 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, okay? So if you try to register for your classes after 9 o'clock in the evening, the system's not going to let you register. What you need to look at here is the hours that you have completed, and then we're going to go by your last name, and then it'll tell you the date that you can go out to register for your classes. It's really important that you go out and register for your classes the first day that you can. Okay, because most of you all are going to be kind of on the lower, the last groups of people to enroll. We want you to be able to go out on the day that you can to try to put yourself in the best position to get the classes that you need and the classes that you want. So if you look at this chart, I think most of you are going to kind of be down here in this section. If you have, like I said, if you've completed 0 credit hours up to 14, and then depending on what your last name the letter that your last name begins with, it's going to tell you what date here that you can go out to register. If you've completed anywhere between 15 to 29 hours, you're going to be able to register, a few days before the students here in this category. Okay, so make sure that you know what day you can go out to enroll in your classes. Take advantage of going out on that day. You can always enroll in the days after that, but again, in order to put yourself in the best possible position of getting the classes that you want and that you need, let's make sure that you go out there and register on the first day that you can. Also has some information about the intersession. The university offers what we call winter session classes, and these classes are basically 4-week online only classes that run between the fall semester and the beginning of the spring semester. So basically those 4 weeks during sort of like Christmas holiday break, you could theoretically knock out a class during that time. Most of the class offerings are 100, 200 level classes. I would strongly caution you to really think carefully as to whether a winter session class is something that you want to do. There is limited technical support that's offered during that time. So if you have a computer that you have had issues with, I would not take an intersession class until you got those issues resolved. And just be aware that it's a lot of self-learning here in some of these intersession classes. They're going to move at a very, very rapid pace. You're probably going to have homework due every night. And if that's how you want to spend your holiday break, by all means, please do so. But I just want you to be aware of what the expectations are going to be if you decide to take an online 4-week course between semesters. If you have any other questions about that, be sure to talk to your advisor. Okay, so make sure that you know here what day you can go out and register. If you have any questions, let me know. If it's something that I can't answer, I'll probably direct you to your advisor. All right, thanks.